Hello and welcome back everyone. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about 10 great plants to start from seed. These are 10 of my favorite plants. I had to really narrow this list down. So if you like what you see, what you hear, please go ahead and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So the first plant on my list was totally unexpected, and that is elephant dill. Now, elephant dill gets about 4 feet tall, so it adds some great structure to the garden, but it's very light, so it doesn't totally take over the garden. You can see through it and mix it in with other plants. And it has a yellow umbellifer type flower, much like yarrow, and pollinators absolutely love it. And again, it's very easy to grow from seed and add some great structure to the garden. My second plant is a flowering onion called Cleo. Cleo comes in a few different colors. It's an annual, but what I really like about it is the flower head itself. And it's a very striking flower head, adding some pizzazz to your garden. And it may add some hummingbirds as well if you really like hummingbirds. Consider Cleo, because it'll not only give you some hummingbirds hopefully, well, definitely add some pizzazz to your garden, the way the flower head is. Great plant to have. The third plant on my list is extremely easy to grow from seed. It's a very good self-sower, and that is Foxglove. Foxgloves come in many different colors. They can be used in many different settings, from a woodland's edge to a sunny spot in the garden bed or in a meadow setting. So very versatile, but my favorite thing about it is roughly the 3-foot flower spike it puts up, those beautiful bells of flowers coming off them in whatever color you choose, adding a beautiful element to your garden, and pollinators like it as well, especially bees. And when it's done flowering, you hopefully don't have to plant it the following years because, like I said, it self-seeds fairly easily. Now, foxgloves are biennial, so if you do start from seed, you will only have foliage the first year and flowers the second year, due to it being a biennial species. Now, the fourth plant on my list are poppies. Who doesn't love a good poppy? Comes in many different colors, extremely beautiful flower head. Plant it in a nice sunny spot. But what I truly love about poppies is not only that gorgeous flower head, but the seed heads. The seed heads are very beautiful, very dramatic. From once that flower is done flowering, those seed heads will stay all the way throughout winter if you want to keep them up, adding some great structure to your garden. And what you could do too is, once that seed head is done forming, go ahead and cut it, 1 or 2 of them, sprinkle around those seeds in the areas of the garden that you would love to have some more poppies, and hopefully you should have some more poppies next year, or go ahead and save them and start some inside. But great plant to have, because not only for that beautiful flower, but the beautiful seed heads that will carry on in your garden throughout the different seasons. The fifth plant on my list is Heliopsis, also known as the fall sunflower. And what I like about Heliopsis is it has beautiful yellow flowers that if you keep deadheading, will keep on giving back to you. But one of the things I really like about it is the mounding effect it has. It fills out nicely. I haven't run across a Heliopsis yet that hasn't. And it fills the space so nicely. And then you see all the little pollinators flying around to the little flowers it has. So it's adding great life to your garden. It fills out very nicely. And it's probably one of those overlooked plants. I do see them around from time to time, but It's so easy to start from seed, so why not? Now the 6th plant on my list is Verbena bonariensis. It is a tall plant, getting about 4 feet high, 5 feet. However, they do make some shorter varieties. I have not grown those yet. But what I really love about Verbena is it's an extremely light plant. It goes beautifully with other plants, especially if the flower stems are working through those plants. Has beautiful purple flowers on it that are almost tropical in feeling. Definitely relaxing to see. So add some nice little tropical feel to your garden, lightness to your garden, and also brings wildlife to the garden. And it's so easy to start from seed and it keeps giving seed. Great plant to have, especially if you're looking for a purplish plant. It adds a little bit of structure, but is not going to overtake your garden because it's so light. Again, it's also a plant that loves a sunnier setting. Now the 7th plant on my list is Aquilegia, better known as Columbine. Now Columbine is a extremely hardy plant. You can put in many different situations. I've had it north-facing beds, south-facing, west-facing, east-facing. I've put it in the woods. I've put it in sunny spots, dry spots, and is a truly hardy plant. Comes in many different colors as well, even some fragrant ones. And there's many out there that you will not find in the nurseries, but they are out there. Plant World Seeds is a very good place to find the many different varieties of Columbine that are out there, or Aquilegia, which what it will be under. And another good thing about it is it's one of those plants that bloom mid-spring. So when we need color the most, it's going to give you that color. And when it's done giving you that color, once you cut down those flower stalks, gives you some nice foliage as well. That's going to stay in your garden for most of the year until winter time. Again, extremely hardy plant, so if you have a problem killing plants, give Columbine a try. And if you kill that, I have no idea what to tell you because it is a truly hardy plant. And a plant I would not be without. Now the 8th plant on my list is Coreopsis. Coreopsis, again, easy to grow from seed. It's drought tolerant. So if that's something you're looking for in your garden, take a look at Coreopsis. What I like about it is how airy the plant is. It has almost wiry stems to it with just as light flowers on top of those stems. So it adds a very nice lightness to the garden. And even though it's a light feeling plant or looking plant, due to its drought tolerance, it's a fairly hardy plant. And what you do is, once the growing season's over, take that plant, cut it right down to the ground. And if it's been happy in that spot, it should bush out, becoming a bigger plant. And it's definitely a beautiful plant to have. Now, the 9th plant on my list comes in many, many different colors. Has a lightness all its own. I've seen it used as a hedge, and that is Cosmos. Cosmos, as long as you keep deadheading them, keep coming back year after year, year after year. Keep blooming time and time again. You can plant them out in the ground and they grow fairly easily, or you can plant them inside. Pollinators absolutely love them. They come in many different colors. I actually have an orange one right here. They come in chocolate, apricot, you name it. They come in many different colors, and they are very easy to grow. So if you're looking to grow a flower and you're just starting out, take a look at Cosmos. Well, again, they may get tall, but they're an area plant. Like I said, I've seen people use them as a annual hedge, and they just grow some more in that spot next year. And they're so easy to grow. They're tough. Just keep deadheading them, and they'll keep producing more flowers for you. Now, the 10th plant on my list is one of my favorites, and that is Delphinium. Now, Delphiniums do not come true to the parent plant from seed, unless you're talking about, let's say, the Pacific giant mix or a species plant. But that's half the fun. You never know what that flower head's going to look like. Delphiniums are very statuesque, almost like little sentinels in the garden, watching over it. And another good thing about Delphiniums is, especially when they're established, they'll bloom in June, roughly, depending on your climate, and again in roughly October time frame. And so you get 2 different blooms on a very, very tall, beautiful plant. And that's easy to grow from seed. All these plants are easy to grow from seed. Try out different plants to grow from seed that are not on this list, because it is a fun, rewarding, cheap way to grow flowers if you're able to do so. People say, hey, I don't have a green thumb. Well, I've been doing this for many years, and I still keep killing plants. So go ahead, keep trying. I'm sure you'll figure it out, and once you figure it out, you'll be so happy and realize it's so worth it. So like I said earlier, if you like what you heard, please go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.